Hello boys, welcome back to another session of video tutorials, and this session is meant for class 12th biology students, and this is for 23rd January 2021. As we all know, we are into the revision mode, and in this third round of revision we are doing test papers. We are solving the test papers so that you know what are all the concepts that are important as far as exam point of view, plus you know how to present your answers. So this is the purpose for which the test papers are being solved for each chapter. So here we go. In this session, of course, we are dealing with the all important chapter, molecular basis of inheritance, chapter number 6. So question 1, the nucleic acid synthesis takes place in nucleic acid. A, both ways. B, any direction. C, 3' to 5' direction. D, 5' to 3' direction. So already I told you, keep an answer paper with you, start writing the answers. And once we finish the question session, we go to the answers section. And there you can cross-verify your own answers, and whichever field you are strong, you will come to know because you will write the correct answers. Whichever areas you are weak, still you can supplement it and have reinforcement of learning. Question 2, statement 1. DNA fingerprinting is highly reliable method of identification of individual involved in crimes. Yeah, correct. Statement 2. DNA fingerprinting is sure method in solving paternity and maternity disputes. That's also correct. Statement 3. DNA fingerprinting can be used to cure HIV infection. Cure, he says. So think of it. So A, all statements are correct. B, statement 1 and 2 is only correct. C, statement 1 and 3 is only correct. D, statement 2 and 3 only correct. So decide which is the correct one. Question 3. During replication of DNA, Wakajaki fragments, remember the Japanese scientist, Wakajaki fragments are formed in the direction of A, 3' to 3', 5' to 3', C, 5' to 5', and D, of course, 3' to 5'. We are talking of Wakajaki fragments, remember? Next, question number 4. The human genome contains dash nucleotide bases. So 3164.7 million, 1258.9 million, 8976.8 million, 2458.5 million. This is of course knowledge based, memory based. And of course it is not a fixed answer because as the research goes on, new things will be discovered. Question 5, assertion. Replication and transcription occur in the nucleus, but translation occurs in the cytoplasm. Reason, mRNA is transferred from nucleus into the cytoplasm, whereas ribosomes and amino acids are available for protein synthesis. Now, both assertion and reason are true, and the reason is not the correct explanation of the assertion. B, both assertion and reason are false. C, assertion is true but reason is false. D, both assertion and reason are true and the reason is not the correct and reason is the correct explanation of the assertion. Since we have got second round of revision, we have the training of assertion and reasoning questions from every chapter. This should not give you a lot of trouble. Okay, try. Question number 6. Mention the two additional processing which hnRNA needs to undergo after splicing so as to become functional. Next, question number 7. Refer to the following diagram and answer the given questions. So you got a P and S and B. Okay, what molecule is represented by S? So here, what is the molecule represented by S? I think you can guess it is related to DNA structure. So answer that. Question 8. A short length of DNA molecule contains 120 adenine and 120 cytosine bases. What is the total number of nucleotides in that DNA fragment? Question number 9. Name the enzyme that joins the short pieces in the lagging strand. Lagging and leading. Two strands are there, no? Lagging strand. During the synthesis of DNA. Question 10. What is meant by R cells and S cells with which Frederick Griffith carried out this experiment on Streptococcus pneumoniae? What did he prove from these experiments? R and S. Remember, rough and smooth. Question number 11. Group the following as nitrogenous bases and nucleosides: adenine, cytidine, thymine, guanosine, uracil, cytosine. So you have to distinguish them, differentiate them into nitrogen bases and nucleosides. So for that you must know what is a nucleoside first, right? Question 12. Mention any 4 applications of DNA fingerprinting. Very expected question. Next, question 13. A messenger RNA strand has a series of codons, out of which 3 are given below. AUG, of course we said August. Remember it as August, initiating codon. UUU and UAG. Question 2. What will these DNA codons be translated into? Question B. What are the DNA codons that would have transcribed these RNA codons? So complementary things you have to. Code and anti-code you must know. Question number 14. Illustrate schematically the process of initiation, elongation and termination during transcription of a gene in a bacterium. Now what is important is don't write stories. Schematically, schematic diagram he wants only. Question 15. How is a nucleosome formed? Draw the diagram of a nucleosome. So take your answer paper, start writing it. You can take around 40-45 minutes and then come back to the answer session. Compare your answers with the answers that I am providing. So question 1, it has to be D. 53 I said, remember it as 53, 5' to 3' direction. Question 2B, statement 1 and statement 2 only correct. That is, DNA fingerprinting is highly reliable method of identification of individual involved in crimes. DNA is fingerprinting is sure method. DNA, you need not write this. DNA fingerprinting is a sure method of solving paternity and maternity issues. DNA fingerprinting cannot be used in cure HIV infection. That's why only statement 1 and 2 are correct. Third statement is wrong. Next, again question 3, 53, 5' to 3'. During replication of double helix DNA, one strands having 3' to 5' polarity, it is continuous, and the other strand, it is in small fractions called Okazaki fragments, discontinuous. The polarity of discontinuous strand will be 53, 5' to 3'. And of course, memory based question. Question number 4, A 3164, 3164.7 million. Important features of human genome. The human genome contains 3164.7 million nucleotide bases as on today. The average gene consists of 3000 bases, but gene size is very greatly. The largest human genome is dystrophin, containing 2.4 million bases. The total number of genes in the genome is estimated at 30,000, and all 99.9% nucleotide bases are exactly the same in all people. Look at the similarity, 99.9. Functions of about 50% of discovered genes are still unknown. So there's a lot of work for we people, biologists. Less than 2% of the genes of the genome codes for proteins. Chromosome 1 has most genes, 2968, and Y has fewest, 231. But still, Y is very powerful because it decides the sex of the baby, having only 231 genes, right? Question number 5, D. Both assertion and reason are true, and reason is the correct explanation of the assertion. Synthesis of RNA from DNA is called transcription. So transcription is DNA to RNA, and it occurs in the nucleus of the eukaryotic cells. DNA replication occurs in the cytoplasm of prokaryotes and in the nucleus of eukaryotes. Regardless of where DNA replication occurs, the basic process is the same. Synthesis of protein from mRNA is called translation. So transcription is, you can write it as DNA undergoing DNA translation forming RNA. So DNA replication leading to formation of RNA, and that is transcription. Translation is RNA to P for protein. Okay, this is it. And it occurs in the cytoplasm of the eukaryotic cells. mRNA, messenger RNA, is a molecule in cells that carries codes. You see, mRNA has got codes from the DNA in the nucleus to the sites of protein synthesis in the cytoplasm, and that is ribosomes, where they can be joined together in specific order to make a specific protein. Question number 6, capping and tailing, technical words. Question 7, of course, S for sugar. And question number 8, 480 nucleotides, 480. Question number 9, DNA ligase joins. Ligase is the enzyme that joins the fragments, Okazaki fragments in lagging strands. Question number 10, that experiment, that is, the bacterium Streptococcus pneumoniae has two strains, virulent and non-virulent. The virulent strain causes pneumonia, whereas the non-virulent do not produce the disease. Its virulent strain is known as S type because when grown on a suitable medium, they form smooth colonies. That's why S for smooth. The non-virulent type of bacteria form irregular or rough, R-O-U-G-H, rough, R for rough, colors, and therefore called R type. By this experiments, Griffith concluded that R strain bacteria, non-virulent, has somehow been transformed by the heat-killed S type virulent, which must be due to the transfer of genetic material. Griffith proposed that transforming principle is a chemical substance released by heat-killed bacteria which changed R bacteria into S bacteria. So that transforming principle is nothing but DNA. Question number 11. Nitrogenous bases adenine, thymine, uracil, cytosine, and nucleoside bases cytidine and guanosine. See, look at that INE. Okay, so you can have it as cytidine and guanosine. Next, DNA fingerprinting is a method used to identify an individual from a sample of DNA by looking unique patterns in their DNA. DNA fingerprinting is used in forensic science for identification of criminals, fingerprinting for solving paternity disputes, who is the biological mother and biological father, determining population and genetic diversities, studying the breeding patterns of animals facing the danger of extinction. So these are the wonderful uses of DNA fingerprinting. Question 13. AUG signals the synthesis of polypeptide start signal and codes for the amino acid methionine. That's why we say it is starting codon, initiating codon, AUG, and it is methionine, codes for methionine. UUU codes for phenylalanine, and UAG do not specify any amino acid, and hence it is called stop codon or nonsense codon, UAG. It signals, most important, termination of polypeptide chain because it is a stop signal. And of course, the corresponding one, TAC, Next, question number 14, schematic sketch. I said 3 steps. Initiation, that is DNA is breaking off itself, DNA helix. And then elongation, you are putting the terminator, and RNA is entering inside. RNA polymerase signal factor is there. So the process continues. so that elongation process takes place, and then termination, that is closing. The RNA polymerase reaches to the fag end of the DNA helix, and there comes 2 rho factor, RHO rho factor, and that rho factor indicates the termination of the transcription process in prokaryotes. Of course, you need not explain this since he has asked you schematic, you need to draw diagrams only and label it. Don't forget to label it. Question number 15. DNA packing in eukaryotes is carried out with the help of lysine and arginine, a rich basic protein called histones. The unit of compaction is nucleosome. Histones are organized to form unit of 8 molecules called histone octamer. Look at this histone octamer. Yes. The negatively charged DNA is wrapped around the positively charged histone octamer. Look at this negatively charged DNA. So it is wrapping up the positively charged histone octamer and form a structure called nucleosome. So this is the core of histone molecule, right? So this is how you need to answer. Now you must have got an idea how to answer even the mega questions. So next time, in the next session, we will answer one more chapter with one more test paper. Until then, keep practicing, make a notes of it. You must have a notes that contains 3 things. 1, revision notes of each chapter, assertion and reasoning questions of each chapter, test paper 1, test paper 2, along with pre-board exam that you have written last week. This notes should be good, and I will be giving you another 3 board exam model papers. Answer that, keep that notes with you when you come back.